And now, from our North Fort Myers studio, LeePitts.
Well, LeePitts Live, as you can see right there on the screen, this is LeePitts Live, and of course, I'm the host of the show, LeePitts, and who said I wasn't an equal opportunity man? And some of you see this group right here, Of the Dead. They are playing downtown at Zoomers and at the zoo. And we're gonna get a chance to talk to some of the leaders of the group. Gonna find out if these kids are really all as bad as some people think they are. Are they just doing dope? Are they just on alcohol? Are they out there Satan worshiping? Are they in tune to being the next Columbine type of kid? What about all these black outfits? We see them downtown. Are they causing a nuisance to society? Are they really doing anything constructive? We'll find out all of that right here on LeePitts Live. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we'll talk to Of the Dead and listen. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Of the Dead, the band is here. Young teenagers who are out here trying to be rising stars on their way up. This guy right here, Danny, one of the leaders of the band, and of course Chris right here with all this heavy metal stuff on, another one of the leaders of the band. Danny, if we can get a tight shot on Danny, has an earring in his nose. Of course, he's a menace to society with an earring in his nose. We're going to see about all of that. Also, these haircuts. What about these haircuts? We see these kids walking around here now, and some people are saying, Lord Almighty, look what has happened to our young teenagers. So let's start off with you, Danny. What has happened to our young teenagers now? You got an earring in your nose. You're playing this heavy metal music. Are you a menace to society?
Not really. We're just, we're reflecting on the society, and we're just kind of like doing what we do just as a little rebellion, and kind of like how society views us, and we're kind of just doing it like this.
Now, when some people look out there and say, hey, he's got an earring in his nose, he's got this punk rock haircut, he's playing this crazy music, he's got to be in the basement smoking drugs, listening to Mick Jagger music, and bad-mouthing his country. Is that true?
No, not always, but I am very angry at what's going on in our world today, and especially our country too.
Now, what's the purpose of this music? How would you describe this music?
I'd say it's death black metal, and its point is just to show how bad the world can be at sometimes, and how sick minds are, humankind. It's kind of misanthropy.
Now, you say how sick the world can be. That means that you are not included in that number. You're supposed to be ventilating how sick the world is?
Yeah, we're just like showing it. we're showing like from a mind's point of view, from their point of view, we're kind of like demonstrating how bad this world could be sometimes.
Okay, let's go over here to you, Chris. Now you listen to some of the things that Danny just said. How do you think society views young guys like y'all? Have that gothic look, the black outfits. You move around downtown Fort Myers and other places playing this kind of music. Do you think that most people see you in a negative light?
Almost all do, and they're wrong. You know, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
We most of us are very, very dedicated to our school. I'm in college. I'm furthering my education.
Mm-hmm.
You know. A lot of people are wrong. A lot of people judge us for our clothes. Humans can't seem to get over looks, color, skin, what they wear, so on and so forth.
Now, early on, before we were on the air, you talked about a lot of people think that you all are subject to be like those young men who bombed Columbine High School. Why is it that people see your type as that type?
Those were kids who took the wrong way. They were pushed and pushed and pushed, and I can understand where they were pushed.
Because we were pushed just like that.
Yeah, we're pushed all the time. People, you know, freak this, whatever. They were in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the wrong. We're not that way.
What are you planning on? What are you planning on doing with your life when you grow up?
I'm going through college. I plan on this band or other band, whatever happens. Bands. I'm into camera production, video production. And that's where I see my way of life
Hold
going.
Mic up there. Danny, what are you planning on doing with your life once you get out?
Plan on going to Full Sail to study recording engineering and try to like keep the way of music, because that's what my favorite thing in life is to do. So
now people tune in and see this is LeePitts Live, and we have what I would guess you would be best described as headbangers, heavy metal band. And one of the things we're going to do in this spring series of the show is focus on the various types of music that's taking place here in Southwest Florida. What about your type of music? Is there a market out there? Are there a lot of people listening to this type of music? And how do people go about getting this kind of music? And I understand it's mostly underground. Talk about that a little bit, Danny.
It's an underground scene. It's elite. You know, it's pretty much a group of friends. There's not very many of us, but there are of us. We all have kind of the same basic idea of how we see like society and how we think, and kind of we all put together in music. So,
do you think that society? Do you rebel against the traditional things in society? Are you going against the grain on everything?
I'm not setting out to. I'm not trying to go against it. That's how I am. It's just that's the way I live my life. But I'm not like purposely just being like, oh, I'm gonna pierce my nose just to like make my parents mad. I'm just doing that.
It's just a fashion statement.
Now you all are playing at the zoo downtown Fort Myers. There are a lot of people out there who are trying to get that zoo closed down. A lot of politicians, etc. They think that that whole scene downtown Fort Myers, there's a curfews that have been implemented to keep you all off the street. What do you have to say to that? What do you have to say to that, Chris? Is that a good thing or what?
No, actually, it's pretty much a bad thing. They should give us some freedom. They're trying to take away too much of our stuff. This is a place where we hang out, we play. You know, we need somewhere to get together. We need somewhere to vent.
So we're not going out shooting people
we're
and
not
doing that.
shooting people. We're not all druggies and so on and so forth. You know, there may be a few bad apples. You know,
but there's always like that.
There's always going to be bad apples somewhere.
What bands do you all listen to that influence your music?
Me, Cradle Filth, Emperor, few death metal, few black metal. You know, that's my area.
Well, I'm much appreciative of all the local bands around here, like Ulcer, Clubber Lang, Killface, but I'm listening to like Cryptopsy and Morbid Angel, stuff like that.
Our friends Azazel.
Now this music that we're listening to here, we're gonna hear some more music later on. Where does this music come from? Are you all writing your own music, or are you doing somebody else's music? What are we listening to here?
This is all straight from the heart. This is all written by us, memorized by us, and written for us. This is us.
Okay, so you're trying to use your creative juices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a chance to meet the band and cue our camera people. We're gonna get a chance to meet the band. Is my band ready to be introduced? Why don't y'all stand up there? Are they tuned up to do the little thing?
Yeah,
we're ready.
They're ready.
We're ready.
Why don't you introduce them and they'll do their little thing. Is it turned on for all that? Okay. Let's go ahead and just introduce them from left to right here.
That is
Dickie.
Okay, Dickie, raise your hand. Okay, and who we have here?
Rich Perkins.
Okay.
The new guy.
I'm trying to move back and get the drummer here.
The sickening, blasting drums.
That would be
Derek.
Derek.
Okay, Derek, can we see Derek? Stand up, Derek. Okay, and over here we have Ryan. Can we get Ryan? Raise your hand, Ryan. Okay, let's come on back in here. Come on back in here.
Okay.
Now we're gonna talk throughout this feature of heavy metal music here on LeePitts Live. Get a chance to talk a little bit more to you. What's the song we're gonna hear when we come back from the commercial break?
Unholy Rain.
Unholy Rain.
Yes.
What's the message behind that music?
This one it's just a view on a few different things. Mostly, we write some of our lyrics from horror movies that we watch.
Okay.
Serial killers.
Serial killers and like that. It's showing the world a sicker side that they tend to forget about. They try to push it away, and if you continue to push away things and not pay attention to them, that they're going to come up and bite you and be like, they're going to be like, oh, what happened? You know, they pushed it away. We're showing you, wake up, look, you got problems here.
Are you guys Satan worshipers? What do you worship?
I don't worship anything.
I don't
Still
worship
looking.
anything.
Still looking.
Do you believe in God?
Maybe. We're not really. We're looking.
Yeah.
We're looking for our religious answers. We really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of corrupt things in religion these days, quite a lot. That's why I send this sick to my own self, and I always have an open mind though. I'm never prejudiced against any religious people. If they want to sit down and have an open talk, I talk with them.
What do your parents say? They hear you playing this music, they see all of this stuff right here, and they see earrings, see punk rock, they see all this. So are they worried about you? Both of y'all tell us a little bit of what your guardians are saying. Start with you over there, Danny.
Well, my parents are very supportive in what they do. My dad's been in bands for a long time. And they understand, what I'm doing, and they know I'm a responsible person, and I'm not gonna go out and kill people.
And that you have a real job.
Yeah, I have a real job. Of course.
How about yours, Chris?
Yeah, my parents are very supportive. They don't mind. They support me as long as I'm not doing anything wrong.
How did the band first get started?
We were really bored, and we wanted to scream in some microphones.
Yeah.
And we're just a bunch of friends, and we just got together.
In the garage one day?
Yeah, just getting together.
You think we may see your name up in light of the dead?
We're gonna try to do the best we can.
Maybe one day.
You see on the screen, by the way, people are looking on the screen. You can reach me now at my email address at themalldowntown.com. That's the signal for LeePitts Live. Just go onto the website at themalldowntown.com and let us know what you think about this group and the fact that we have them here on the show. Okay, we're gonna get a chance to hear some more music. We're gonna go to a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more to these gentlemen, and we'll listen to some more music from Of the Dead, and we'll find out where did they get that title, Of the Dead. We'll be back after this break.
Congratulations to LeePitts
TV,
Live,
man.
winner of the NAACP Image Award for superb interviews, diversity in television, and promoting the positive image of minorities. Congratulations.
Oh man, what's your favorite show again?
LeePitts Live.
Of the Dead. Let me get you guys over here again, man. And I want to, as we saw on that screen, in case you want to email us and find and have some comments about having this show here, we appreciate your comments. You can reach us at www at the mall. Let me see here, themalldowntown.com, and we want you to communicate with us. We got here in the studio Of the Dead, and parents, we want to know, are these your children? And if these were your children, are you happy with what they're doing? Are they disturbing the peace? Is this music not what you prefer? Are they the modern day Elvis Presley, not giving us the traditional music? You know, when Elvis Presley first came out, man, I mean, everybody was really disappointed with his kind of music. Now it's that soft stuff. Do you all listen to any standard stuff we might see on television, or you got your own little underground music that you listen to?
We listen to older classics, you know, Kiss, Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
Pink Floyd.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, most definitely.
Okay, what do you like so much about Black Sabbath?
One of the first great heavy metal bands that really showed the darker side of life.
Now, we constantly saying the darker side of life. Is that a code word for something? What does that mean when we hear teenagers talking about the darker side of life? Go ahead, both of you. Say what you got to say.
Maybe it's because we've been showing quite a lot. I mean, you turn on the TV, you watch the news, all the news has to feed you is trash almost all the time. And
it desensitizes you
a lot. And you got to be a little less desensitized, maybe. You know, maybe that's what it is.
What did y'all think of that movie? I think it was Natural Born Killer. Was that the name of it?
Actually, I thought that was probably one of the best movies because it was showing you. It was poking fun at it almost. It was showing you. If you watch the movie, people are glorifying these killers.
Media fame.
He was showing you, Oliver Stone, I believe, when he was making this movie, he was showing people, wake up. You know, you're gonna let this happen. You know.
Now that movie itself, there have been some murders that have taken place, and people have said that the murder had a lot to do with that movie. Some people claim that movie influenced them. What do you have to say to that, Danny? You think that those kind of movies influence young teenagers like yourself?
No, I think people are just blaming their problems on something, because if they can't find a reason, they'll put it on something. And I think it's the individual people. I don't think movie or music or TV really makes anybody go commit murder. It has nothing to do with anything like that. It's an individual person.
Okay, it appears to me that this band right here, the age range is ranging from maybe 17 to 20. Was that about right?
19.
19 to 20,
yeah,
or 17 to 19?
17 to 19.
Okay, we're gonna go to a break. When we come back, what are we gonna hear when we come back?
Blood sludge.
Like sludge.
Blood sludge. Right here on LeePitts Live. We'll be right back. Hey, this is LeePitts Live, and I want to encourage everybody to join us again next week. We're going to have another exciting show here. This spring, we'll focus on various types of music that are taking place here. Last week, I had a chance to see Matt. This year, we're seeing Of the Dead, alternative music here in Southwest Florida. And so, Join us next week. We're going to take it away.
We'll do